All right, well, welcome everybody. I'm excited that you're here tonight. This is our launch webinar for the upcoming Summer Shape Up 4-week challenge. We usually do 6-week challenges, but this time we're just doing 4 because, it's summertime and not everybody wants to stay on track or on a plan when they're doing their family vacations. But hey, this is not about dieting. This is about learning how to adopt the habits of health. And what we want to do tonight is we want to awaken you to this upcoming challenge, connect you to the resources to help you to get started, and then help you to transform your health as soon as possible. And Craig, what is the best day to live a healthier lifestyle?
Today.
Today, any day that ends in Y, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, give us a little background on who us two lunatics are.
Well, for me, Craig Blanchett, that's me on the left. I'm the tall one. And let's see, I've been coaching now, a health coach. Got certified about 6 years ago. I've been coaching people, have a nice health coach practice here in Vancouver. And it's been pretty awesome. Lost 50 pounds and be able to get back and race. And I race wheelchairs and hand cycles. So I've been able to do that. And it's been not only fun to work on myself, but the community that's created in the process by helping others ends up keeping me on track. And so that's one of the reasons why I love these challenges, is because it helps. It's just a community vehicle. And so that's what I love about it. How about you, David?
Well, I was challenged almost 7.5 years ago to take shape for life and get healthier. And I accepted the challenge and ended up losing 100 pounds. And since then, I haven't lost more weight, but I've lost more hair. But, hey, age is just a number as long as you're living well, right?
Yeah, I've been losing some hair too. So
we've been excited about rocking these health challenges. This, I think, will be the 14th challenge that we've hosted. We've done these over the last couple of years. We've had hundreds of thousands of challengers. And in terms of, this next challenge, they just keep getting better. We keep trying new things because this is not just a weight loss challenge. This is actually a health coaching challenge. And it's a community of people that are trying to get healthier by tracking simple habits of health inside of a dynamic online community. And we're all trying to achieve our own goals. So nobody's competing against each other, but we're on teams encouraging each other to try to win optimal health and a little bit of cash to boot. Right, Craig?
Yeah, that's one thing there. You may have been in a challenge that was part of your, like, a company or where you work. And here's something you may not have realized is when you're in a challenge where winner takes all, there's some human nature things that happen. Like if you're in the lead, you might bring donuts to work that week and sabotage all of your coworkers because you want to win the big cash prize. And so there's certain things that happen that potentially aren't really about building healthy community. And that's one of the reasons why we have everybody can be a winner as long as you qualify. And so we all split the prize money as long as you get points and you meet your weight goal, whatever that might be. And so I love the ability that if you earn it, you can win it.
You bet. There's lots of different reasons why people are participating. Some people, this is their 14th challenge and they're continuing the journey because the challenge becomes a great support system to them. They're also learning how to live a healthier lifestyle because, we're never done. We always have something else we can learn, or oftentimes we need to be reminded more than we need to be taught. And then there's this fun thing of just being a part of something, being a part of a team of people and encouraging and inspiring other people. And the accountability is not bad either, right, Craig?
Yeah, I heard the accountability is great. And what I find is that you can learn something new or you can renew something you've learned. And if health is kind of the thing that makes the healthier you are, the better life you have, then these are the kinds of things I want to continue to renew and keep fresh. And what I dwell on and what I pay attention to and what I practice is what's going to be established in my life. So I love these things. Even though I've heard them a million times, when was the last time I heard it? And if it was a while ago, that might be too long.
Well, this is just some of the challenger feedback that we've gotten from the participants. This is Natasha, and one of the things that really caught her eye was this question from one of our daily readings that was really trying to challenge the way that we think on what is health. Is health the absence of disease, or is there something more to it? Jeff had an amazing transformation using our power tools and our full program, but what he liked about the challenge was it helped him to take his health to the next level. So we do have people that are doing our full coaching program that are using the challenges to, kind of take it up a notch and raise their level of performance and strength and ability or conditioning. Or maybe some people are just looking at it as a way to, start slowly into something that has more of a community feel rather than a one-on-one feel. Craig, anything that you'd like to say about, some of the reasons of why people have participated and some of the results they've gotten from your challengers?
Yeah, I hear so many people that come back time and time again because they just like that it's a game. They like to get the reward of the points for doing the things. It's sometimes drinking the water is one thing. Drinking the water and getting 5 points, well, there's a bonus. And it's silly, but it's real. And so a lot of people love those water points. And so it's just a combination of all of it together, I think, is what really ends up making it kind of a sweet thing for folks. The other thing that I super love about it is the ability to build community by inviting people to a game. And when they come, they realize, wow, there's more here than I thought. And we'll talk about invitations a little bit later. But I wanted to say who's hosting this challenge. And so it's a nationwide. So we have coaches all across the nation, and we're all certified health coaches. And then we're powered by Meltdown Challenge. So Meltdown Challenge is the people that have built the framework for us to be able to have these challenges. And so we're real thankful for Meltdown Challenge for providing us the platform.
Yeah, and if somebody just invited you to this challenge on the social networks or maybe in an email or a text message, you'll want to connect back to them after this challenge to get their team link to join, because each and every one of the challengers has a coach that's going to be leading them through the challenge. And they can give you some more details on how to participate and whether or not it's a good fit for you based on what your interests and desires are. We're not here to try to sell you the challenge. We're just here to share with you what we're doing and while we're participating to see if that's something that resonates with you. So some special upcoming things in this challenge that you could be excited about is that there's more than just the idea of winning the challenge yourself. There's actually some contests, some fun little things to keep it interesting. Sometimes getting healthy can be perceived as being a little bit boring, or it can be something that's just, like you're sacrificing your way through it. Well, we want to try to have fun living the habits of health and adopting healthier lifestyles. And so, we'll have a little spread the word contest. And this will help you to expand your support circle by just helping other people to hear about the challenge. We have an invitation system where you can send out invitations and challenge your friends, coworkers, former teammates, anybody that you want to invite to the challenge can participate. We're also going to have a weekly Lean and Green recipe contest where we're going to share some recipes with you, and then we're going to ask you to try it, take a picture of it, and let us know what you think, and upload it to our contest page. And if you share that with others, the people who get the most likes will end up winning a special prize. We have a water bottle contest where we have people take a snapshot, a little selfie of them drinking water just to become more mindful of getting that hydration in. And then we're going to have an exercise contest where, every one of us, Craig, are different in terms of our exercise. You like cycling. I like not cycling. But, talk a little bit more about the surveys and why those are so valuable to help people to actually reflect on their progress through the next 28 days.
Yeah, when you're going through these surveys, one thing about it is that we're asking you kind of more personal questions that are personal to you, and then your team leader actually can see the results of those. And so you might say something, might need some help that they could provide for you through the challenge. And if you have asked for some help and you haven't got it, you can go into the challenge and you can actually message the team leader and directly and ask for some more help as well.
Yeah, so things like, I need healthier meal plans. I need something like, I need simple grab and go snacks. I need exercise tips. I'm not sleeping well. Those are some things that our certified health coach team leaders are going to be able to provide you with education and resources and articles and other helpful resources that are going to help you.
One thing I find, David, is that if you've done challenges in the past, and then you come to this challenge. It's sort of like, you had a skateboard versus like a luxury liner. You just don't realize how much is really here. Everywhere you walk down, you turn and there's like more stuff, more help, more resources. And so, for the $25, it's almost like you almost don't appreciate the value of having the team leader be a certified health coach, right? It's not just some person that it's there sort of being the captain. You actually have certified health coaches, and they've got some skills and some resources that can really take you, more places than just getting lots of points.
That's right. They're optimal health coaches. They can really teach you how to create optimal health in your life, which is what most of us want. We don't want just a weight loss challenge. We actually want to learn how to get healthier and stay that way. And that coach or your coach will help you to do that. We've also
don't go looking for a mediocre health coach. For an optimal health coach, folks.
I like your style, Craig Lynch. We've also got some daily health education videos, just quick little short videos. Many of you have seen some of the ones that we've done in the past. Well, we've got 28 days worth of these short little fun sketch videos that help you to really incorporate some healthy strategies and perspective on health with these short videos every day.
I always like the words with the sketch. For some reason, my brain just sucks in the information in such a creative way, better than words or just a person talking on the video. Somehow that creative element really, really helps me to learn well.
Well, we've had a lot of good feedback from the sketch videos in the past, and people wanted more of them. But some people said, I'm at work and I just need I don't want to end up, doing a video out loud, and I don't have my earbuds or headphones with me on, so I can't watch the videos at work or whatever. So we actually made the videos so that you can actually see the words scrolling on the bottom for most of the videos. So that'll be cool. Dr. Anderson is our medical director and the co-founder of our program, and he's also the author of The Habits of Health, which we use for a lot of the content in the challenge. And he's going to be bringing us some coaching every week, and be kicking off our week with some great inspiration and education on how to adopt the habits of health. We've also got some summer-related tips, so very theme-based summer tips that are going to be applicable to all different types of individuals. Some individuals will, really resonate with one, and another person may resonate with another, but these are all going to be flowing through the points. So every time you earn points, you're going to get a chance to read or hear something that's going to be helpful to you. We also have daily motivation bursts. This is a new technology, Craig, that you've become very familiar with, but this is an opportunity where every day you can actually get a burst of motivation and ask yourself a question that's appropriate to where you are in your thought process about health. This is just an example, but the question is, do you have enough time in the day to cook healthy meals? And based on your answer, some of them being a little funny answer, like ordering pizza counts, right? Is going to give you some perspective. So it's kind of like a little virtual coach that guides you through your journey as you participate in the challenge.
It's great. Also, it's the pattern interruption kind of thing where people learn in multiple ways, sometimes talking, sometimes asking questions, writing, sometimes reading, whatever. So there's lots of different ways. And so that'll be a good pattern interruption where it's asking you to interact with the answer. Love it.
We also have some special program scholarships that we've had in the past for people that are looking for more of a simpler game plan, that want more personal coaching. So for people that would like to enroll in the full program as an option, there will be $50 scholarships available for the program and the coach training kit for those people that are actually interested in helping other people to get healthier. So the basic details is anybody can participate. The cost is $23.99, and we call it the cost, but really it's an ante-fee. $20 of the $23.99 goes towards the total pool, and 50% of the total pool is given back to the winners of the challenge. 25% of the total pool goes to incentives and weekly game prizes and charity, and the other 25% goes to meltdownchallenge.com, who is the administrator that handles all the money and the technical stuff. And as you can see, the certified health coaches are not getting any money. This is something that they do to come alongside their clients and those people in their communities or around the world for that matter. And it's part of our mission to get America healthy. And the money is great to be able to earn money or to win money, but we're really on a mission to get America healthy. And if we can end up doing that and helping awaken people to what we do as health coaches, we're confident that we'll find people who are looking for something more than just a challenge. They actually want a program for life.
Yeah. Hey, and David, when it says who can participate, we say anyone you invite. And I want to just elaborate that. Let's say that, because lots of people use the Take Shape for Life program. Lots of people work with a health coach. Not everybody. So let's say that you're on what we call the 501 program. And for those of you that know what that is, you know what that is. For those of you that don't, maybe you have a friend that's using Weight Watchers, or maybe they're using some other type of program, but they want to learn to be healthier. Can they be in this? That's the question, David. Can people that have nothing to do with Take Shape for Life, or that are doing some other program or whatever they're trying, does it really? When you say anyone, what do you mean by anyone?
Anybody that actually has the ability to pay via a PayPal account or has a credit card or debit card can participate. They can be anywhere in the world, no affiliation to any of our health coaches. They can, at some level, even be somebody that's competing with us, because, while we don't want, people to be selling or, making their wares available in our challenge, we want to help America to get healthy. And there's a lot of product pushers out there that are trying to push products on people, and we want to show them how to get healthy the right way and stay healthy. And we believe that our way trumps any other product or other program out there in the marketplace.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So bring whatever you have and a willingness to learn what you can, because after all, your life is counting on it, really. That's
right. 2 goal categories. Craig already mentioned this earlier, but the weight loss category, it will be 4% or higher. If you want to lose 4% to as much as 12% of your body weight in the 4 weeks, then you can choose that as an option. Or you can choose to lose less than 4% and not gain more than 1%. So 2 different options: lose more than 4% or lose less than 4% and not gain more than 1% of your body weight. If you're pregnant or you get pregnant, we do have a pregnancy exception, so you can still participate in the challenge. We do require a photo weigh-in of your feet on a digital scale, and you can start weighing in 2 days before the challenge starts. So that would be Saturday this week, and that's 2 days before the start date, the 13th. And then you can weigh in up to 14 days after the challenge starts. If you don't want to weigh in,
that's 2 weeks late registration. Yeah, I see where you're going there. Go for it.
Yeah, if you don't want to weigh in, you don't have to. If that's something you want to just keep personal, but you want to still participate in the challenge, you can, but you cannot win the challenge or win money in the challenge. You can participate in the challenge, though.
When you're thinking about that, let's say that you missed the weigh-in and you paid the $23, $23.99. Hey, you got 4 weeks to learn whatever you can. I mean, think about that. Sometimes, I missed the weigh-in, I'm going to throw it all away. And sometimes our brains think that way. Well, just because you don't, what if the price of admission and there was no money you could win? Like when you go see a movie, you pay your admission, you go, and then you learn and you get the entertainment. Well, what if this $23.99 was to get in and learn what you can, and that was the cost of the education? Now, if you happen to weigh in and you get the points, then you can have a bonus win. But just if you don't think you're going to win the money, like you're getting close to the end, you just don't have enough points, and so you just quit, I think you'd be doing yourself a disservice. Whether you have enough points to win or not, learn what you can. Take as much in as you can, because it'll change your life.
Great thoughts, Craig. This is a sample of the challenge main wall. There's a main wall, and then there's a team wall. And as you can see, there's things where you can post a comment. There's an instant update. If you don't have anything clever to write, you can just copy one of the simple grab-and-go instant updates. There's also lots of resources on the right-hand side where you can communicate with your health coach. There's recipes, meal plans, snacks, all kinds of different fun exercise videos and shopping lists and grocery lists that you can actually customize as your own. This is a sample food log. You don't have to log your food if you're using one of the other wearable devices or trackable devices that you enter the information on an app. You can just continue to use that, but this is available. It's a nice little way to kind of use as a food diary. I've used it as a food planner where I am actually planning out my meals using this tool. But this is not a point-related activity for this challenge. This is just simply an added tool.
Hey, David, one of the things there too is when you're taking a picture of the scale with your feet on the scale, no, you have to, if you choose to share your weight with everybody, then you have to click a button to do that. Otherwise, you don't share your weight. So nobody sees that, but for verifications to allow us to verify that you actually won and didn't cheat, that's why we need that. So you can choose to share or not share your weight with the rest of the team.
Yeah, this is our interactive personal shopping list that comes right off of our recipe plan, and you can go ahead and click on the items or the recipes that you enjoy, and then add the items to your grocery list, and then personalize that grocery list to take it into a store and prepare for the upcoming challenge. So you can do that as of right now. If you register for the challenge, it would be good to get in ahead of time, send out some invites, earn your invitation points, as well as get your meal plan and your cupboards and all that good stuff ready to go for the upcoming Monday start date.
Those meal plan things have really grown. We started those a couple challenges ago, and they're just adding more and more stuff to those. And so it's really becoming quite robust.
Yeah, people are really enjoying the features and the benefits of the challenge, and the points. People have gotten addicted to the points. So last challenge we didn't have as many points, and this challenge, because it's only 4 weeks, we've loaded up a little bit more content to make it to be a little bit more rich in terms of resources and education for people that want it. And the participation points are still going to be the same. You just have to participate 65% of the time. So, I'm not good at math, but you can get a D+ and still win, if you know what I'm saying. So the points are less than 5 to 10 minutes max. So if you can afford 5 minutes a day, I know a lot of people say, well, I don't have the time to do a challenge right now. 5 minutes, bro? Come on, talk to me. Right, Craig? It's not a time.
Well, yeah, seriously. You spend a little bit of time on Facebook. You spend a little bit of time playing Candy Crush or whatever it is you're playing now. Spend a few times grabbing a few points, learn something. I try to start my day off with the points, and then and sometimes I'll finish my day with the points. One of the things that some of the people noticed is they have a special app that you can download, which is great. But some of the side challenges don't work with that app. Well, what you can do is just go to Safari or whatever browser you have and go to the main site through the browser, and you've got full access to everything through your smart device. So you really don't have any limitations. It just depends on how you access. Now, the actual Meltdown Challenge app does have a nice interface for most everything, but there are a few things that you just go to a browser and you're good.
Yeah, and we learned some things in the last challenge. We tried to pioneer a couple of things, and we found a couple of limitations with the app. So we've scaled back some of the things that we were trying to do to pioneer some new technology and really streamline it so that nearly everything that's available on the app is going to be available on the computer, and you're not going to be compromised in terms of your ability to win if you use the app. Here's all the daily points, Craig. It's a lot of the standard stuff that we've done, but we've freshened up the content. We've added in the extraordinary health tips, and really tried to make the content seasonal in terms of the summertime focus and fun. We will have our weekly huddle ups every Tuesday night, 7:30 Central Time, 5:30 Pacific. Craig and I will be interviewing some other panelists, and we'll be bringing some healthy topics such as goal setting and having a healthy mind or perspective on achieving better health. Week 2 will be healthy eating. Week 3 will be exercise. We'll have panelists, personal trainers, we'll have experts on nutrition, and we'll have real common folks that have transformed their lives with better health to share their story so that you can learn how they've done it and do the same. Progress surveys will be available, and then we've got a couple of bonus points that I'm super excited about. One of them is the Pay It Forward points. These are weekly points where just by doing good, you can earn points. And by doing a random act of kindness or doing something that is encouraging to somebody else, it's also encouraging to you, you can earn those bonus points. They're not required to win, but I think it's going to be really fun, Craig.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree too. And the reality is that if you decide to become healthier and you fail to build you fail to surround yourself with healthy people, either by inspiring them and having them partner with you, or by choosing to be part of a new healthy group. If you are the only one in your group of 5 of your closest friends that becomes healthier, you won't last. The statistics are against you. So inviting people, paying it forward, sharing health to inspire other people is not only going to help them, but it helps you build your sphere of health around you. And the stronger and deeper that is, the better your chances are. All the studies are talking about, it's about the community that you're around, and you're only as healthy as the community you keep.
I like to use the story that there was a person that was trapped in a hole, and he could not get out of the hole. And one person walked by and looked down, and the guy yelled, "Help!" And the guy tried to reach down, but he couldn't reach his hand. So he told him that he'd go and try to see if he could find somebody, and he'd call for help, and he walked off. The next guy walked up, and he said, "What's going on?" The guy says, "Help me, help me." And the guy said, "I'll go call for some help. I'll find the paramedics." And he ran off. And then the third person walked by and saw that this person was in distress, and he jumped in the hole with him. And that person is a person that understands what it means to do things together. And that's what we're all about at the Health Challenge, and what we're doing with our coaching program is we're jumping into the process with another person, and we're finding a way to climb out together. And we're going to do it together as a team. And I know you have a little feedback in regards to building your team inside of a team. Craig, you want to share that?
Yeah, it's a huge piece. Before we get to that, a couple people are talking about the Zoom technology. We're going to be using those Zoom webinar technology, and so you won't be able to see each other, and you won't be able to hear each other, just Dave and I, or any guests that we have on. So we're using the webinar functionality. So that's one thing. And then the recordings will be available. Where will they be available, actually, Dave?
They'll actually be inside the challenge where it has the Huddle Up recordings or the Huddle Up points. And then we'll also provide on the team walls, we'll also provide the YouTube link just in case somebody can't access the points on the challenge.
So you'll be able to get points for watching it live or watching the recording later. But let's get back to this way of inviting. So we talked about building communities. We talked about having people join you. But when you click on invite, you go to this screen here. And there's 3 things here that you can do. The top one there, if you click copy link, that's your own customized link that when somebody uses that to join, the system knows that you invited them. So that's kind of a cool thing. They're connected to you in some way. So that's pretty cool. On the right there, you can actually have Meltdown Challenge, the software, the engine behind all this. You put a name and an email in there. You select a little template, and then you're able to actually send out invites through the system. You do get points for that. Where it says share on Facebook, this is a really cool, and there's a lot of power behind this particular link. You click on that, it's going to choose the graphic, I think probably that graphic below, and that'll post it to your Facebook page. And when people click on that picture, the link up above is automatically embedded in there. So there's some magic happening, right? It's pretty cool. But here's what I would say. And for a number of challenges, I've taken it apart. Well, I want to build a team of 10 people because I'm looking to have some people that I know be healthy because I know them, so they're part of my sphere of people I know. And if they join me in the challenge, there's a good chance they'll learn some healthy habits and become healthier, and that helps both of us. So I made it a point I double dog dare you to try to get a team of 10. Right? So you share that on Facebook and you say something crazy like this. Hey, I joined this fun health challenge and I've taken a pledge to have a team of 10. Right now, we got 9 spots open, right? Who wants to join me for 4 weeks and let's lose some weight or let's get healthy or whatever it is you want to put in there. And what's going to happen is people are going to go, tell me more about it. I want to join. And so now you'll have 2 or 3. And guess what? Teach them to do what you just did, and you will have a team of 10. Then once you get in the challenge, maybe you have at the beginning of your name like 001 or some kind of name to signify that even though you're part of a big team, you've got your little sub-team that's your homies, right? Your healthy homies. I just made that up right on the fly there, David. And so when you start looking at who's in the top 10 in your room, if you see a bunch of 001s, you're like, that's right, team 001, killing it. And so think about this. What if you took the challenge, got a team of 10, and those 10 people, their lives changed, and that changed you. And then you guys just had a unique bond. So I don't know about you, but I think that's pretty cool. And imagine if you were on the receiving end of that, and down the road, because you took that challenge, somebody else had a chance. Maybe they got off diabetes medications. Maybe they lowered their cholesterol. Maybe they could fit into a bathing suit again and felt comfortable actually going outside and, swimming and things like that. So who knows what it is, but click on that link and take the challenge. Maybe you take a challenge of 5 people. I don't care, whatever it is. But I just want to encourage you with that.
That's awesome. And I know that that's an audacious goal for some people that are just trying to get healthy. But again, people do what people do. And there's a bunch of other people out there that are just like you that want to get healthier. And so if you're interested in encouraging and inspiring somebody else to be encouraged and inspired, take Craig up on his challenge. I know that I've embraced some of the ideas Craig shared with me, and it has never done me wrong. So as a recap, hey, every day you want to get points. You can start getting points today by inviting other people. Make sure that you set a little reminder to check in every day so that you don't forget. Sometimes people wait till the last minute, then they forget, they don't get their points. Hey, if this is going to be something that you really want to create change in your life, let's get results for a change. Let's change up how we roll. Let's create a new kind of normal and throw out a little reminder in our phone just to check in for 5 minutes on the challenge. Make sure you connect up with your challenge coach, your team coach, and find out what the different goals are and what would be realistic for your game plan and how you're gonna do things. For people that do our full coaching program, that use our meal plans and our strategies, losing the 4% is not a challenge, not an issue. That's something very simple for us to provide. For those people that are going to do it on their own, that's going to be maybe a little bit more challenging to you. But either way, just work with your challenge coach and they'll help you and they'll partner with you through the challenge. So with that, any final comments, Craig?
Just a lot of people are wondering about the where the recordings will be available. You'll see it when you log into the challenge. Somebody else said, if we put people invitation emails, are they going to get emails from other vendors? No, this is you'll get emails from Meltdown Challenge, right? Inviting you to the next challenge and things like that. But you can opt out of those kinds of things, no problem. And then the other 3 things, just the simple stuff, is how do you win the challenge? If you go into the points or the challenge rules, it'll show you. You have to have is it 60% of the maximum points?
65% of the total points available on the day that you joined.
From the day you join. So it's prorated. If you join at the beginning, it's 65% of the total. If you join 2 weeks late, then it's 65% of you only have this 50% of the total points. But the whatever weight category you choose, if you join late, which you're hearing about it now, so you probably won't, you may want to choose the maintenance because you only got 2 weeks. But if you join at the beginning, 4%, should be a pretty simple thing. You may need to use some additional tools and learn about some of the power tools that our coaches do offer. And so if you're having a hard time with the weight loss, there's a program called the 5-in-1 that you may be quite interested in that really does, it really does have some magical powers.
That's great. Well, thanks so much for being here with me tonight, Craig, and thanks for all of you who joined us. We look forward to seeing you on the challenge wall. Contact your challenge coach or the person that invited you to this webinar. Get the link to join. Let's rock this thing and have some fun and shape up this summer. How about it, huh? Thanks, everybody.
Yep, thanks.